Hey everyone, before we begin, I just wanted to say two things. First off, huge shout out to Arden for making a new banner for the game. You'll see it when the game opens up, and it'll be above the game's download link now. So that's very huge. I recommend you check out Arden if you want to ever commission any designs. She's super friendly and always willing to modify the design if needed. So yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is that I'm currently stuck in a frustrating mandatory internship for the next 6 weeks. So I will be completely offline during that time. I wanted to get this update out so you guys can enjoy it. So I'm doing that, and then I will basically be offline for the next 6 weeks. But at least you guys will be able to enjoy all the hard work I've been doing into this next update. Alrighty, let's get into it. Here we go. Okay. The very first thing is we're going to check out the entirety of Green Greens. As you can... Okay, give it a sec. The game acts a little slower just because I'm recording. When you guys are playing it won't be this slow. Yeah, as you can see, I've completed the mini-map, so I have an idea of where I'm going with the rest of it. And you can see something new and a little suspicious. If you enter the bush, you'll be able to access all the new area, or new section of Green Greens. Starting with Bandit's Path and going onward. Till you reach Butter Building in its entirety. Alrighty. And how butter building is set up basically is that you have to, in a very interesting way, go up each floor. There's a mini boss, and you have to battle them all. But when you battle them, you unlock them, and you battle them at your own pace. I'll show you. So here's the first one. Got Giga Edge. Bam. Okay, I should be using Fireball. And... oh, right, he's got a fire sword. Kinda forgot about this. Spin Slash. There we go, he's done. Not surprising that you beat me. You were clever enough to find this place. He's beat me, you earn our respect, so I'll help you out. Gigan Edge ends up joining the party, so now he's an unlockable ally, which is awesome. If you beat everyone in the tower, including our leader, you can get some powerful allies on your side. This starts one of 2 new quests. Huh, good to know. So the first quest is from this. The second quest is from talking to him. So, as you can see down here, Tower Power. It seems that some mini-bosses living in Butter Building become friendly with us after we defeat them and earn their respect. But what happens if we recruit them all? Right now there's only 2. It's just Gigan Edge and Mr. Frosty who's on the next floor. Also, every time you beat one of the mini-bosses, you can sack these chests. It's all free loot. Heart Crystal and Kirby. Hey, so interesting enough, this is what starts this quest, is when you ask him about jobs, he's like, good question. Both the Iron Order Mighties are no-go, since they're really sketchy. Both the Dark Rebellion and Freedom Fighters already have their own Forge Masters. Basically, I may have accidentally skipped this bit of dialogue, but he's trying to find a job as like a smith. And you gotta help him find it. And it progresses towards unlocking Metal Lobster as an ally. Heavy Lobster. I need a key to get to the floor. The next floor. Oof. Yeah. Anyways, you get the idea of how this works. Oops. Okay, the door's not meant to do that. It'll fix itself. But yeah, there's... every floor, you can do this at your own pace, which is really nice. The keys don't vanish from time resets, and you can just slowly battle your way up each floor. Oh, Magor's frozen. Okay, we're good. Yeah. All these fights are so easy when you have so many allies, which is why the arena will be interesting when I show that. Anyways, yeah, Mr. Frosty is also an unlockable ally. But yeah. And then if you try going up further, interesting things will happen because I set it up so that you can't go any further. You will get warned when you hit your limit. These doors are ridiculous. Huh, there's a construction sign at the top of these stairs. You'll be able to access more butter building in a future update. So yeah, but with butter building, at least that's all the different... There's 2 different allies you get out of it, which I think is pretty awesome. Both are mini-bosses, which will be very helpful for the arena. Okay, now I'll get to Silken Snare so I can show off the arena. Give me a sec. Okay, the next thing is the fact that there's 2 new orbs and they both work. Oop, misclick. I made it so now you can use the Orb of Nature to get a Sectra Dee in your party, or the Orb of Fairies to get a Magica Dee. Both of which have their own models and skills unique to them. So here's the Magica Dee with her staff and everything. Or their staff. I don't know. I'm not going to get too deep into this. I'm just going to quickly show you previews of each one. So as you can see, goodness. Okay. So yeah, these are the 2 different unlockable characters now you can get. And then the other thing too is, a little later I'll show off the Sectra Armor you can unlock. This is what it looks like. Just makes it easier to show it now, before getting too deep into it. As you can see, this is the Silken Snare. It's all set up now. The minimap's a little glitched out. I haven't just ran out of time for fixing that, among everything else I've been trying to do with this update. But the forest works. The whole map works. It's just the minimap's glitched out. All those blank spaces are just basically this entire forest section I've made. Yeah. There's quite a few areas to explore, but for the sake of saving time, I'm going to skip to the end and just get to the town and just ignore everything else. Yeah, if you ever get stuck, there is a tack up at the top you can kind of see who has a hint for getting into the town. Just because there is a front gate, but you have to unlock the front gate, to put it simply. Don't even know why I didn't throw my dev gear on. Whatever. Okay. So, in order to do anything, you have to have made some progress in the game, because then you'll be able to talk to any of these 3 dudes. And they'll all say the same thing, but have slightly different depending who you're talking to. Like, this one thanks you for helping Meta Knight. The other ones will thank you for helping various characters in the game. And then he'll just explain what's going on, and then tell you to talk to Tranza, which is how you unlock the gate there. And then it's just easy in and out from there. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue because I'll let you guys enjoy this, but I feel like you guys prefer shorter videos, so that's why I'm gonna be fast with this. Or relatively fast. Okay, now we have the Sectra Armor. And then the other feature, and this is what took so long, other than, making Silken Snare, is the arena. You can take on challenges with it, but there's tons of interesting requirements to make it difficult. You only can have 1 party member with you, being the big one. And if you quit, you have to start from the beginning. It's like a boss gauntlet, basically. Like the arena in other games, but with more flexibility and creativity behind it. So I'm just going to quickly pop everyone in base, except for Maglor. You don't need Maglor to do this, you can literally use anyone. I would recommend Maglor, Meta Knight, or Dark Meta Knight, just because they are some of the stronger allies currently. Especially since I buffed Meta Knight. He has a new ability. Anyways, the only thing with the arena is that this pop-up here for the challenge, Corruption All-Stars, will only appear if you've gotten a bunch of endings, if you made tons of progress. Otherwise, this will still pop up, and you can check it, and it'll tell you how to unlock each challenge. Yeah. That being said, let's do Corruption All-Stars real quick, just to give you guys a preview of what it's like. Yeah, So what's cool about how this is set up is all your opponents will be in the lobby, and you can talk to each one. They'll give different dialogue. Some words of encouragement, others challenge. And you have to beat everyone here in groups of 2. It's like the buddy arena, but not as complicated. It's literally just 2-on-2 combat. Yeah. So it's a mix of equipment and strategy will get you through this. And maximum tomatoes. If you're a little underpowered, maximum tomatoes are the way to go. Because they will heal you and your ally at the same time. Yeah. Especially since I mentioned this in the patch notes, I changed corruption, so instead of it draining your life, it cuts your armor down. So you take more damage from enemy attacks. Yeah, so it's very interesting. It makes it so you have to be very strategic with how you take on this challenge. Especially since if you try to leave the arena, you have to start from the first round. There's only 5 rounds, but you get some really good armor for beating it. So I do think you guys will have fun with this. Because this is like late game challenge. And I'm already getting blasted. Yeah. It's the last 2 rounds that'll really hurt, 4 and 5, but... Okay. Yeah. I will quickly just drop out the challenge, because otherwise I'm just going to run into problems. Hey. But yeah, that's it. That's all for this update for the most part. There's actually a whole lot more, but I do want to keep this video on the shorter side for the most part. So, yeah. Silken Snare is all available. Tons of new equipment. A few new allies because you have Taranza. Yeah. And the mini-bosses in Butter Building. So, I hope you guys have fun with this new update. I'm sorry for having to be offline for quite a bit, but when I come back, I'll be working on the next update, which will be fairly awesome. Yeah. You know what? One more thing I'll quickly do before we exit is I can start or get into Taranza's quest. Yeah. The only thing with this is it unlocks the main quest when you talk to Dark Midnight, but you can't use the main quest yet. Okay. Anyways. Ah, froze. Okay, that's fine. I'm overwhelming the game, I know that. Okay, well, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the update, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys way after 6 weeks, because this is going to be ridiculous. Okay, bye!